Hey guys, it's August, and welcome back to Pyre. Last time we fought the Chastity Triumvirate that was ran by this really posh sap guy, and he was quite a character, that's for sure. Seems like he wants to go back to the Commonwealth just so he can return to his high station, and that's it. Anyway, after thwarting the Chastity with ease, you return to the wagon to consider your next move. An adequate performance back there. Adequate? Yes, adequate. For the next part of our plan, go, have the reader out there consult the stars, see where they take you next. I'll give you a hint, it's further north, it's going to be high up. Did this knight hear you say high up? And it's going to be cold. We'll see. Come on, my friend, let's have a look around outside then. That plan Volfred mentioned, I just want you to know, I don't know what he means. We're here because we're going to be free again. We won't be living out our days as exiles, that's the only plan as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see what Volfred has to say. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. No matter what, we're getting closer thanks to you. Let's seek out our destination. He said north, so it's okay. I was not expecting this. Solame the Golden Star. The Golden Star shines brightly over the highest mountain in all of the downside. What is gonna be happening up there? Okay, I have a really bad feeling about this. So now you see it for yourself. You are summoned to the north, where looms Mount Alodiel, and at the very top the fall of Solame. The sacred mountain on whose summit the rites were first conceived. Whether its summit is the downside's closest point to the Commonwealth or the farthest, none can say. And the fall of Solame, according to the stars, the next rite shall commence here. The temple at the highest point to the downside exists to honor the 8 scribes. So, maybe this is where, the rites are going to end? And, we can actually escape the downside? I really don't know. Volfred smiles back at him, but you sense his thoughts, as though he is directing them at you.
I too can read, my girl. Forbidden though the words may be.
He turns back to Hedwyn. Your reader's skills, while rare, are not unique. But as I said, I'll let her do the job. I see that you have something special going on here which benefits the plan. What plan? I thought this was about our freedom. Oh, fear not, my boy. It is indeed. Plenty of time to tell you about it on the way. For now, however, you look like you could use some rest, and for that matter, so can I, if you'll excuse me. You sense your companions are exhausted for the most recent travels. Given the road ahead, you agree you would best take the night to recover as much as possible. Man. Sandlewood really knows what's going on here with this. Okay. Aware of the outcome. Discussing with Volfred, enjoying a meal, chatting excitingly, already asleep. Reviewing the rites outcome! Letting your hair down, taking a breather, and having a drink. How you doing, Sandra? Anything new? Nope. Well, goodbye then. And I suppose, yeah, let's head on to our next destination. The path to freedom beckons you to press on. This might be the end up here. If this is the point where the rites were first conceived, then maybe it's like the big finale. At dawn, Volfred is already up. He reveals to you a pathway through the woods into the cold lands to the north, beyond which lies your next destination. Let's do it. The Scorlian Shore. Wow, this place looks pretty cool. You get clear of the woods at last and arrive in the lands growing cold in the shower of Mount Alodiel, and will have to make your way all up to the top. In a moment of respite, Volfred calls everyone together to discuss matters pertaining to the rites and to the plan to which he alluded. You banded together with a common faith that freedom from the downside is not impossible, am I correct? But let me ask you something. What does freedom even mean to you? He looks in your direction as he asks, defying you to answer. You cannot sense his thoughts on the subject, and only know the truth of how you feel. What does freedom mean to us? Feel true love, living without fear, having no master, going where you please. How would my character respond to this? Living without fear, maybe. Nothing at all. You know what? Let's say going where we please. Freedom means being able to go where the heart yearns without restriction and without fear. You tell Volfred that freedom means having the ability to go to where you please, when you please, the opposite of being cast into exile and forced to chase the stars. He considers your remarks for a short time. Borders and boundaries exist not to limit freedom, but to protect them, though perhaps this is debatable. Admittedly, we're not very free here in our exile, where the elements, if not the stars, conspire to prevent us from going where we please. Yet if following the stars shall lead us to even greater freedom, then I should like to think we're making a worthwhile trade. He then turns his attention to the whole group. Now, let me tell you all what freedom means to me. Freedom means to live life without fear. To be able to indulge one's curiosity and passions, at least the ones that cause no harm to others, without the constant threat of judgment or respail. Freedom means not being made a criminal of what you know, or whom you love, or who you choose to think, or not think. He looks out towards the distant mountain. Within the next few days, your time in the exile could come to an end. You could see the commonwealth once more, and you would be exiled there, given the highest honor, the opposite of how you got here. But you would not be truly free, I think. At the least, you would become complicit to an ancient system that would deign to cast down others such as you. It is a system whose well-intentioned foundation principles have been long lost, and the 8 scribes, if they are still out there, have made quite clear they shall not intervene firsthand. That is where you come in. He turns to you and everyone again, looking to each of you. Long have wished to gather such a group that together you might see that seeking freedom only for yourselves is too modest of a goal. You share a high calling now. The plan then is this. We free each other from the downside through the rites, then we meet up on the other side. We organize. Each new moon at dusk, we join together at the Spiral Sanctum. We need as many of us there as possible. My agents on the other side shall explain the rest. Interesting. The burned down old remains of the old capital of the Commonwealth. The remains stand as a warning to those who would seek to spread forbidden knowledge. You're plotting a revolt. Okay. So that's what Sandlewood's endgame is. Instead of just being free to the downside and then ending it at that, he wants to stop the people who are throwing people in the downside to begin with. Just so. I am asking a lot. You do have other options. Deceit, however, is not one of them. The reader and myself, you know by now that we can see through it. But you need not be a part of this, nor is it my interest to coerce you. You may go your own way if you wish, live out your remaining days here like so many others. So if anyone among you prefers that, if you cannot see yourself continuing to strive together in the Commonwealth, as you do it here, then please speak now. Volfred pauses for a time, examining each member of the group. No one stirs. Very good. Some of you consider yourselves friends, some others not, but all of you bound together through the rites and integral to our plan. Remember that. You seek true freedom, you will not find it waiting for you in the Commonwealth, but together you can bring it about, both for yourselves and others. That is my promise. He lets out a long breath. That's it. I ask you all to think on this, and let's reconvene along our journey to the summit. Oh man, that's a hell of a plan, Volfred. Leaving you to consider what he says and plots the wagon's northward path. Alright, up to the Myr Pass. Volfred indicates this is the only way to reach the base of Mount Alodiel. Beyond lies Mount Alodiel. I suggest we make camp here at the base of the mountain, for we shall need our spirits and our strength to make the ascent. Okay, the Beyond the Crystal 60s, yes! Let's do it! A visit from my favorite reader. What is the occasion? Well, I have quite a little adorable exile for you to mess with today. Not a problem, simply indicate who is to be my student for the time. It is this little guy. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Tizo. I dare think I remember seeing something of that imp. He certainly stood out from all his ilk, although that really is not saying much. Well, let us bring him forth. Tizo soon appears and heeded the summons. Gree! Tizo seems prepared for what lies ahead. The apparition of Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, imp. You answer to me here. Krahak! Tizo indicates his understanding and is prepared to begin Sandra's trial. Wow! He is way into this more than Runky and Jodariel were. Show me then what you have learned thus far about the rites. Here in this trial it shall be just you, my Beyonders, and your lovely reader. Let us see how you fare. Alright, Tizo versus 3 people. Well, he can probably do this way easier than everybody else. Oh, hi. Hi, please, get away from me. Yep, I get the feeling this is going to be pretty easy, especially because their pie doesn't have too much life in it. Let me, hi guys. Hi, you're kind of trapping me over here. Little Tizo does not like that. Come on! Yeah! Just one more. Yeah, he can just get over to the orb so quickly. These guys can't really do anything about it. Well, besides that. Oh wow, they're quick. That's alright though. This is now 1v2, so it should be easy enough. Oh my god, I forgot you do that with Tizo with triangle. Oh hi! Hi! Please, get away from me. Okay. I need to stop messing around because these guys are not going to be nice. Wow. They're really making a hell of a comeback. Yeah, it kind of feels like... Oh shit. Okay. I'm kind of surprised by this now. Wow! I got owned there! Wow. Sandra, you were good. Oh, I'm sorry, Tizo. Aww. Come now, imp. This test is not meant to be easy even for the likes of you. I will tell you not to waste any more of your time, but then my time is there for you to waste. So try again now whenever you choose. Let's do it. Yeah, so... I kinda got overconfident there after the first one, and then they just owned me. So... Hopefully this time it goes a little bit better. It seems like as soon as Tizo like gets knocked out, these guys just grab the ball and run for it. Like in the previous Scribe Trials, they kind of just gone off and done their own thing, so... This one is definitely gonna be a bit trickier. I just really need to get the orb and then kind of wait for them to get away from their Pyre. Like maybe, come on. Oh hi. Let me flutter over here. Ah, I got to drop the orb, that's fine though. So we can just grab it and sneak around and get hit. Yeah, they are really, really quick here. See, like the instant that they have a chance, they get in. Let me fly over here. I need to get them away from that. Alright, we got one of them. We got this, so if I flutter, dropped it again, that's fine, because my aura will get him. And then we can get... Ah, damn it! Alright, should be okay though. Yeah, okay. Grab this. Damn it! Oh, hey! There's the implosion at work there, so that's good. I think it's the first time I've ever actually used his thing. Damn it. They are really not nice. Come on. I just want to get the ball in the pyre. Oh, they're coming over. Hey! Wow. I will say, I've really underestimated these guys. Alright, I need to like actually concentrate here for a bit. That's right. Come on. I need them to get both away from there. Alright, there we go, okay. That was rough. Yeah, good job, Tizo. It seems that the best way to do it is get around halfway, and then once your stamina refills, you just hop over there because you're fast enough that they can't get you. Yeah, still that was pretty rough. Tizo is excited to have completed Sandra's challenge and awaits her approval. A worthwhile effort, Imp. Your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Your predecessor may well have approved. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. Reek! Tizo is happy to be back and wonders what it is that Sandra granted you. You take a closer look at the new artifact in your possession. It is Hayub's wings. Oh, that is really, really good. I'm giving that to him right now. Man, that's a really good thing to have. His flutter and zip abilities cost less stamina, so you can use them for way longer. Damn. Oh, Tizo, you got lucky there. So what is everyone up to? Tizo is hunting for snacks. Rocky is chewing on something, as usual. Faye is talking to the scribes. So Gilman is exploring with Jodariel, and I guess Jody is exploring with Sir Gilman. Hedwin is doing the dishes. Pamitha is watching the skies. Sandra is wallowing in nothingness. And the lone minstrel is out on his own. Interesting how... Wait, what? Huh. Oh, hi Sandalwood. I was just thinking, interesting how there's no Sandalwood in here. But I guess Sandalwood here is he himself, so... There you are, my girl. There was something which I wanted to discuss with you in private. Volfred stares at you rather intensely, as if reaching out to you, and then... You do not know what it means to be a reader. Those such as we. We are not limited to reading pages from a book. Though your ability in this I sense nonsense, still, mere flash is uncontrollable. I see as well now that they haven't told you yet, your friends, and that explains a lot. They haven't told you readers such as you cannot go free. I had wondered why you would insist on pressing onwards with the group in light of this. The answer then was plain. You simply did not know or fully realize. They did not deceive you, by the way. There is no reason they would know themselves, other than Tariq, who shall not influence your thinking in such matters. Rather, I had expected when we first met that you already knew the truth from this from having read the pages in the Book of Rites, which states it plain. Only those who shall conduct the rites firsthand shall walk the path towards enlightenment, and become eligible to regain their freedom. Perhaps you would not have gotten to that part just yet. Oh shit. It is clear that you are not in adequate condition to conduct the rites, and this group values you as reader. I wish only to ensure you understand what you're getting into here. Despite whatever hopes and dreams and promises you might have been shared, I do not think the rites can help you return, if that is what you had in mind. So once again, I invite you to depart, and I'll see to it that you are compensated. Do not misunderstand. If it is your wish to remain, then you are welcome. But this journey we are on, and there's no guarantees, not for you, nor any one of us. Do you understand? Yep. Don't care. Wow. I kinda like that answer actually, but no, I understand. You understand the words of warning yet? Just the same, you choose to carry on. There is more that you wish to achieve in this journey than freedom for yourself. I admire that, my girl. Then very well. Know that we have much at stake here in this anyway. Much more than just a shot at going back to the Commonwealth, which cast us down here to begin with. It sounds like you intend to stick around then. Well, we'll have lots more time to chat as we ascend the Sacred Mountain in the coming days. Until then. He strides out of the wagon then, leaving you with your thoughts. Alright, so Sandlewood has given us confirmation that we cannot escape using the rites because only those who participate can escape, and we haven't been doing that. Wow. That really makes me think actually, because like, when he was talking about how he wants to leave the downside and go back to the Commonwealth to start this revolt, I kind of had the feeling that we would go along with him, you know, and then the next set of levels would take place in the Commonwealth. But if we're stuck in here, then when everyone escapes, what's gonna happen? Like, will Sandlewood kind of go with them and then take place as the reader for that part? Or maybe the game just gonna end there? Or maybe they'll escape and then we have to go back into the downside to rescue more people? Like, that'd be an interesting turn of events, actually, if we have to go back to, like, the other teams who fought and got them to band together in order to get them out of the downside so that they can, you know, join the revolt as well, so... Like, yeah, I'm not really sure where this game's gonna go once we finish here, because it seems like this is the point where everyone's gonna escape the downside, so I'm really unsure. I guess, yeah, all we can do is just keep playing.